Hi, I am Coach Krystal, and I have 10 more tips for your relationship. So, if you will join me with these 10 tips, I am going to give you to encourage you to keep the fire burning. Stop tripping up in your relationships and move forward. Make it beautiful, make it powerful, make it wonderful. So, I've got 10 more tips. I hope you enjoyed the first 10, and so here is 10 more. I should have did 24 for the 24 years that I've been married, but I'm doing 20 tips, 2 videos, and I hope you enjoy this. So the first one is, or shall I say number 11? Number 11 is keep your looks up. Keep your looks up. And so what do I mean? As I've gotten older, I've gained weight. But that's not everything, okay? Not just keep your appearance up. Keep how you dress up, because something that you were doing when y'all first met, a way that you looked when you first met, that's what they liked. That's what attracted them. So stay attractive. I put on some extra pounds, but I still work at staying attractive. I change up my looks. I wear makeup. I'll put on different clothes in different places and spaces, and so you work on your looks. The next thing I want to tell you is number 12 is keep your flirt on. Keep flirting, because I know you flirted to get him. I know you wasn't sitting there in a potato sack and just looking around like, no, you were flirting. Y'all flirted back and forth. Keep that flirting going. Keep that flirting going. Don't let that fire go out. The next thing is plan together. Plan together. Make plans to do stuff together. And I mean, even if it's grocery shopping, because you can have a lot of fun at the grocery store. I promise you, you can have a lot of fun at the grocery store. Even if you plan, what mask are we going to wear? You don't have to dress identical, but plan stuff together. Plan it together. Think together. Think together. Think together. Don't smother, but still think together. And when you plan together, you can work together, okay? Work together. That's my next point, is plan together and work together. Just like you were able to, just like you're able to become friends with your coworkers, that same way is how you build your relationship, is working together. You can work in the garage together. You can work in the yard together. You can go furniture shopping together. You can go look for a car, even if it's your primary car and she's not going to be driving it. You can go look for a car together. Do stuff together. Plan together and then work together. Work it out. Work together. My next point is I need you to keep up with your hygiene. Somebody say hygiene. I need you to keep up with your hygiene. Smelling good. Smelling good is attractive. Smelling good is attractive. So I need you to keep up with your hygiene. The next point, the next great tip is I need you to be able to share your money. We can share bills, we can share money. So I need you to be able to have good, truthful conversations about money. Good, truthful conversations about credit. If your credit is the worst credit in the world and you never discussed credit before y'all got together, you never discussed credit when y'all were wooing each other and giving the eye contact, you never talked about money when y'all were having those rendezvous, I need y'all to talk the real talk about money, okay? The real talk about money. Let's talk about money, all right? Money is one of the top reasons that marriages don't last, okay? So talk about money and tell the truth about money. The next tip I'd like to give you is recognize the little things. Now, ladies, we are good at getting down to the detail and saying, wait a minute, we have so-and-so soap in the bathroom and you don't smell like that soap. So what you use and where do you get it from? See, a lot of times because women pay such close details to the little details that's how some people get caught cheating. I'm just going to say it, just going to put it out there. But pay attention to the little things because that means a lot to women. So pay attention to the little details. And it does mean a lot to the men because then that means they'll be like, oh, she noticed that I like red Kool-Aid. Oh, she noticed I like such and such. Oh, she noticed I like to fold my towels in this way. The little things mean a lot. Now, this next subject is how to get out of arguments, okay? Or just alleviate arguments altogether. Notice the trigger words. Notice the things that trigger your love, your bae, your spouse. The things that trigger your honey boo boo, that make them upset, that, oh, they're going to go off. Notice those things and avoid them, okay? Notice those trigger points, those trigger words. Maybe it's a way that you touch them or the way that you say something. And if you recognize that those are their trigger, you might want to have a conversation about why they are triggered when you touch them that way or when you say that word. It might be some residue left from their childhood that they may not have gotten over. Something happened to them traumatic. They may not be able to get over it. Some of the things that you may do to trigger them might affect your intimacy because they may be a survivor of assault, rape, molestation, incest. So you want to figure out what their trigger points are. It will help you in your relationship, and then it also might help your partner, your love, your bae, your spouse, your husband, your wife. It might help them get free and be healed. So check out those trigger points, avoid them, but also have a little conversation about them. My next point that will help with your relationship is throw away the uglies. Throw them away. Throw away the uglies. I know you're saying, what are the uglies? Okay. The uglies are those underwear, those boxers, those whatever, they got holes in them that you just love, your favorite things, and you just wore them down. They're faded. The lettering may be coming off of that t-shirt, those sweatpants, the hair bonnet. Maybe you need a new hair bonnet. I know, ladies, I know it's rough because I wear my bonnet too. But maybe you need to get a fresh bonnet, okay? But throw away the uglies. Throw away those pants that are too big. They're saggy. They don't fit. They're super comfy. Throw away the uglies. Get you some cute little, they have such cute lingerie. They have such cute sweats and short sets, lounging wear that you can wear around the house, or you can just wear nothing at all. So let's keep going. But throw away the uglies. Throw away the uglies. Don't let your spouse throw away your uglies, because mine sure did. And I was like, look, where's my favorite pants? And I was like, I can't find my blue and white favorite pants. And my husband's like, I threw those ugly things away. I was hurt. I had to get over the hurt. I was fussing, but they were ugly, but they were comfortable. But get rid of your uglies and keep the fire burning. My next encouragement to encourage your relationship is don't wait to talk about the difficult stuff. Now, that doesn't mean that you start yelling and fussing and fighting. No. First, calm down. Write it down, because writing it down might help you get a little bit of that out. And I'm not talking about an argument. Sometimes we have some difficult stuff to talk about, like, okay, are we going to try again? Maybe you've had a miscarriage. That's a difficult subject, and that's really hard to talk about, but you need to talk about it. If you lost a baby, that's a difficult subject. You need to talk about it. If you lost, a best friend, or if you've had a terrible wreck and maybe you still got anxiety, maybe you've lost something and it really put your family in a financial bind. Maybe your cousin is asking you to borrow money and your husband said, don't give them no more money. We need to talk about the difficult things. Doing stuff behind our significant other, our love, our spouse, our bae, our fiance, doing stuff behind their back can bite you in the butt. So I'm going to tell you, talk about the difficult things. Write it down, talk about it, meet it head on. You love them, they love you. Let's work it out, okay? My next point, this is the ninth point, is spontaneous. Be spontaneous. Be spontaneous. Be spontaneous. Be spontaneous. That means that even though you might be the person that writes everything down and has a list, and I'm going to do this at this time, and I'm going to do this at this time, and this is the way this is going to go. Be spontaneous. It's okay to be spontaneous. It's okay to do some things that are off track. It's okay to stay in bed all day. It is okay. If you want to take a day off and y'all just lay in the bed and look at each other and watch movies and eat and just chill, and do your do, then that's what you do. But I'm encouraging you. To be spontaneous. Spontaneous is wonderful, okay? And then my final point is saying I love you. Saying I love you. Not to get what you want, but just telling them the truth. I love you. Telling them how you really feel about you. If you're not at the point of love yet, then don't use that love word. If you're not in love with them, don't use the love word. Use I really care about you. You don't know what you mean to me. Express yourself. Express yourself. Come on and express yourself. So, we got to let down the walls in relationships, and you need to really express yourself. Don't let it be one-sided. Express yourself. Don't be taken advantage of. Express yourself. But share your love and express yourself. And so those are my tips. Let me give you a recap because I don't want you to have missed out on anything. So my first point was keep your looks. That means you might need to make a little effort, men. You might need to shave, or you might need to groom that beard, fix it up, get it fixed up, get a nice fade, cut that hair, get a good haircut, put on something new, something nice. I don't care if it's a new t-shirt and some new socks. Keep your looks up. Do some little exercise, eat right, however, whatever point that he found you or she found you, keep that going, keep that up. Everybody loves to look at their significant other, so keep your looks up. Keep your flirt on. Keep your flirt on. You flirted in the beginning. I don't care if it's 10 years, 20 years. Keep your flirt on. Plan together. Number 3 is plan together. Make plans on what you're going to do next. And then number 4 is work together. I need you to do what? Work together. So plan together and work together. If you're going to plan out how you're going to fix your backyard, then plan together and work together. If you're going to paint that wall, is my wall going to be blue? Is my wall going to be black? Is my wall going to be green? Plan it and work it out together. Working together is fun. Hygiene. Brush your teeth. Put some cologne on. Put some lotion on them elbows. Hygiene. Hygiene. Practice good hygiene. Keep it going. Because you know what? In the beginning, it meant a lot for you to get some mouthwash. Always have gum. Hygiene still matters 20 years later. Okay? Hygiene. The next thing is Share your money. Share your money. Share the truth about your money. I'm throwing in that credit. Give them the truth about the credit. Don't make those crazy bills like what had happened was, baby. Talk about money. Share the story about money. Do it together, okay? Notice the little things. The little things mean so much. So notice the little things. And, when you see it, you say, hey, you got a new purse. Or, hey, oh, I like that belt. Did you get your hair cut today? You didn't tell me you were going to get your hair cut. It looks so nice. Notice the little things. Avoid the trigger words or the trigger things. It might be a touch, it might be a word. Avoid those trigger things. Now, also, I'm going to throw in, this was my bonus. If you notice they are triggered when you touch them a certain way, or if you jump out and you thought you were playing and it scared them, discuss why it scared them. Discuss what's going on. Discuss the things that you're afraid of or that trigger you so that it will not affect your relationship. We're going higher. We're staying together longer. Come on, y'all. I've been married for 24 years. Guess what? My mom and dad have been married for 54 years. Come on, y'all. My grandparents on both sides, let me help you, on both sides of my family were married 50 years. Okay? So I'm telling you, marriages aren't perfect. They're not perfect, but you can do it. We can do it. And I'm just giving you some pointers on how to keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it interesting, okay? So let's keep going. The next thing is throw away your uglies. The ugly panties, the ugly gown, the moo-moo. Throw it away and get something attractive, beautiful colors. Learn your colors. Get you a color wheel and find out what colors look great on you. But throw away your uglies. Get rid of that stuff with holes on it that's all out of shape, faded. Throw it away. Throw it away. Don't nobody want to see that. Don't nobody want to see that. Give them something to run around the house after you for, okay? Throw away the uglies. The next one is talk about the difficult stuff. Talking about the difficult stuff draws you closer, brings them in to your space. So talk about the difficult stuff. My next one is stay spontaneous. That's number 9. Stay spontaneous. Stay spontaneous. Spontaneous is fun. Spontaneous is good. Spontaneous keeps the fire going. Stay spontaneous. And finally, I love you. I love you. Let me be the one, baby, to tell you I love you. Let me tell you first on today that I love you. Let me be the last one before we go to sleep to say I love you. It doesn't hurt to say I love you. It doesn't hurt to share really your feelings with your love. Say I love you. Show them. Say it. And it will make changes, wonders in your relationship. So I hope these 10 tips helped. I hope this encouraged you. Say I love you. Be spontaneous. Talk about the difficult stuff. Keep your looks, your hygiene, your flirting, plan together, work together. Talk about your money. Notice the little things. Avoid the trigger words and trigger touches. And throw away the ugly. So those were my 20 tips in 2 videos. Let me give you the first 10 that I went over. Keep it interesting. Support them. Spend time with them. Get off the phone with other people and get off the phone with playing all that other stuff and looking at social media and actually talk to your other. And then get on the phone and actually talk to them. Eye contact, eye contact, eye contact. The eyes have it. Keep eye contact. Never go to bed angry. Tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Laughter. Laughter keeps you together, draws you close. Communicate by talking, communicate by love language, but communicate and intimacy. So those are my 20. That was a recap from my first video on this video. I am Coach Krystal. I hope you enjoyed these tips. I hope your marriage enjoys these tips. I hope your fiance enjoys these tips. I hope you enjoy these tips. You know, we're happier together. Man should not be alone. That's why God made us from the rib. So we're here on purpose, for a purpose, and let's be together. See you later. We'll talk soon.